What's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show your 24-hour day. Back from the break.
Cut that out.
Remember, you guys can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Don't forget, you can also follow KBR Sports on Twitter at KBR_sports, where we tweet the live links and show topics prior to every single show. And don't forget, you guys can call in at 571-991-0566 to give us your show opinions and whatever thoughts you may have, to give us your answers to the comment question, which is, who is the mother to Damian Wayne? Catwoman, whose name is Selena Kyle.
Oh, yeah. I do that.
Talia al Ghul. Or Vicky Vale. Yeah. Should I give people some background on each of these characters?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Because that might help them improve their guesses.
Just pick Talia because she has the most exact name.
That's your answer.
No,
but
but
what if that's not the right answer?
It is the right answer. Come on. You really think he's gonna fall for a Selena or a what's the other one? A Vicky? Come on.
It's Catwoman. You see that black leather?
So her name's Selena.
Selena.
Man,
it's all about how you say it.
My man Wayne has exquisite taste.
Selena.
I'm just saying. Just pick Talia.
Nigel's answer is Talia.
Never ever got them wrong.
Huh? You got them wrong literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, I did.
You got them wrong so terribly.
Wasn't even
Last
close.
show's comic book trivia was who was the Robin that the Joker killed.
Yeah.
And Nigel's guess was Tim Drake.
Close.
When it was Jason Todd.
He died. Spoiler alert.
I mean, what?
He died.
Nigel.
He did.
Nigel.
He did die.
Come on. Oh, gosh.
Don't spoiler alert.
Dude, just ruining comics out here.
Man, he died.
I guess the
he
question
died like 15 times.
The question in itself is a spoiler.
Exactly.
But, alright, y'all. We're going to go on to talking about the NCAA tournament. And the championship round. Well, actually, we're down to the Final Four at this point.
Yeah.
Where we have Gonzaga facing the University of South Carolina. And we have the University of North Carolina playing Oregon. Nigel,
yes.
Who do you have making it to the championship round?
I had Kentucky.
You had Kentucky.
Since they lost.
Then they lost.
To?
UCLA. No, sorry. They lost to UNC.
Put UNC in there.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm not ready to have this crazy ride yet. Pick South Carolina.
Your whole on Cinderella story.
I'm all. How you? Come on.
You going all the way in?
Come on, man. You know who I am.
You going all about who's hot? But I mean, technically, they're all hot.
I love, bro. No, it's not even that. I love an underdog story.
You love an underdog story.
Touches my heart, man.
Nigel, what do you mean you love an underdog story?
What do you mean?
Last year you didn't pick underdogs.
What do you mean?
For the Super Bowl. Think about it. You don't pick underdogs in anything.
I picked Oakland.
Nigel, you weren't serious.
I was dead serious. I was dead serious the whole year.
I didn't believe you.
What are you talking about?
I didn't think you were serious at all.
I was dead serious the whole way.
You were dead serious.
I was absolutely serious. Why would I pick them from the start? What are you talking about?
I really thought you meant the Patriots, and then wink, wink, Oakland.
No, I was dead serious. I picked Oakland. You thought I was just saying it to say it the entire...
I get it.
Why would I do that?
Just to be against the grain.
I wasn't going against the grain. I really felt Oakland was really good.
Dead serious thought that.
Yes, I really thought that.
So why, if you believe in the underdog story, then your NBA champions aren't even underdogs in themselves.
They were last year.
Oh my gosh, Nigel, we all knew the Cavaliers were going to the finals.
They won the finals.
No, but before that finals occurred, it wasn't like an underdog thing.
It was an underdog for them to get there, but it was an underdog for them to win.
They came back, but
nobody.
Nigel, in the series they came back, but it's not like before the series everybody was like, "Oh, this team is so uneven."
Absolutely
before
did.
the season,
absolutely did.
No, they didn't.
Absolutely did.
Everybody thought that those teams were on the same level until Golden State won 73 games. Then things got a little different.
That's what I'm talking about. When they got to the finals.
You made your pick before the season, so I'm saying
absolutely.
Before the season,
yeah, but come on.
Obviously, we both saw this.
Yeah,
you saw the teams on the same scale.
Who am I supposed to say I'm not going to pick my own team to win the final? Come on.
Nigel, but you're saying you love an underdog story.
I do. I love an underdog story when my team is not involved in it.
Okay, so like an underdog story right now would be like picking the Wizards to make.
I'm not going to pick the Wizards to beat the Cavs, though. So what's your point? Now, hold on. If you say like the Cavs get knocked out in the first round or something like that, and you like pick a team, I'm like, sure, I'll pick Golden State. I'm probably gonna pick Golden State to win.
Oh man.
Like, come on, I mean, I love the underdog story. Let's not get out of hand.
So you just don't want to. You love underdog story. You're not just gonna flat out be wrong.
Exactly.
Okay, so then why do you think U.S. or University of South Carolina? I'll call them USC, even though we know that's the University of Southern California. But why do you think USC would win?
Hey, first of all,
over Gonzaga.
First of all, their offense is playing really well. And couple that, the biggest problem was offense all year. Couple that now they're playing lockdown defense. They've been playing lockdown defense through the tournament. Couple that with their out of nowhere offense. I'm willing to take it.
I'm going Gonzaga and UNC.
You're such a boring person.
I'm
You're such a boring person.
No, if you think about it in some,
I'm not
way,
gonna think about it.
No, think about it this way. Gonzaga is of the tournament in the whole tournament. Gonzaga has the best win percentage, 36-1.
Absolutely do.
36-1.
Not wrong.
South Carolina 26-10.
Absolutely.
UNC 31-7, Oregon 33-5. This is the reason why, because Gonzaga in their own way is an underdog. Think about it, because nobody predict. Yeah, nobody trusts them.
I still don't trust them.
I don't trust them either.
They can win the championship. I still won't trust them.
That's part of the reason I'm picking them. Wait, what? But that's part of the reason why I think that in their own right they're underdog. South Carolina, nobody picked them to get here, but now that they're here, it's not like you don't trust them. Then you're just like, oh, they're kind of Cinderella way.
I disagree with that.
That you don't trust them?
Yeah, you still don't trust them.
You have to trust Gonzaga more than South Carolina.
I disagree with that.
You're like South Carolina is playing on such a high ride. South Carolina is going to continue it on and get to the championship round. Bro, I really think people are waiting for Gonzaga to choke. I really believe it.
I think do, but at the same point, you're like, they beat Florida. They beat who else? Did they beat? Who they just beat?
South Carolina. They beat. Didn't they beat Duke?
It was South Carolina.
Oh, was it
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin?
It was South Carolina.
Okay.
They beat them. Florida beat beat Wisconsin. They beat Duke. They beat somebody else, and then they beat.
They beat Xavier, or was it Butler?
I don't know who else.
The tournament's been so long.
It doesn't matter. The fact is they won. Come on. And then they beat Florida just recently. And you're like, at some point, it's going to die. It's gonna stop. It was a cute story, but go back to being South Carolina and losing. I think I would guarantee you that most people are picking Gonzaga to win this game. I
mean, I don't doubt it, because now at this point they're like, okay, the honeymoon ride is over. But that's the thing. But I'm telling you, even though people are picking Gonzaga, I think a lot of people are still like,
I'm sure they are, but at the same time, you're more willing to pick Gonzaga than the South Carolina. That's my main point.
But I don't think it's as much of a lock as you believe it. As many people are saying it. Because think about it. If you have as many people banking that team's gonna lose, and so I think who South Carolina's beat to get here. So if you were banking on that many people that are like, oh, if Duke couldn't beat them, and Duke was the number 1 overall team coming in, well, not overall seed, but and preseason wise, they were voted with the most talent, and they beat them. They knocked them off. So they've just been knocking heads off. So it's like people are sitting here, man, this South Carolina team, you might want to take them seriously. You might actually have to realize that they could actually be a problem to people. And if
it's 6-point favorites against South Carolina.
Who? Oh, Gonzaga?
Yeah.
6 points not a lot, though.
That's enough.
It's not. I mean, it is, but it's not a lot, though. Think about it. It's that shows how much South Carolina's in it. I wish I could have the ratio for what it was when they played Duke.
Gonzaga opens as solid favorites over South Carolina in Final Four.
I want to see what it is.
I'm telling you, they're not. I'm telling you, people are.
Okay, we gotta talk about the other side. So what about UNC and Oregon?
I'm picking UNC.
No, I mean why?
Just a better team. I mean, at this point, just a better team. Like the thing that stifled. Who did Oregon play? They played Kansas.
Yeah.
They didn't play good against Kansas. The game was. I mean, they had the game solidly in hand, but it was not a good game. I mean, they are fortunate Kansas just couldn't hit a shot at stretches. I want to say, I wish I pulled up what the 3-point shooting was. Like Kansas just couldn't hit a 3. Josh Jackson had his worst game of the season. Everything went wrong for them, and they still had chances to come back and win that game. I absolutely think UNC is going to capitalize on those chances. I don't think Duke Mill is going to have 8 blocks in the game again. Like he was a monster in the middle of that game. Anytime Kansas got in the paint, he was just throwing shots, affecting shots. I think UNC is going to absolutely try and going to neutralize him.
Well, I think it just UNC played and I guess Kentucky, they played an alright game, But the way they let Kentucky come back,
play a sloppy game.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was like, they got really erratic at times during the game. They got so erratic. But Roy Williams, I mean, he showed his above average coaching acumen.
Above average. You could have just
I'm saying like in comparison, like how he handled the certain moments.
Could have said great.
He's not great to me. He's not. Coach K is great to me. That's great. But I mean, if I'm holding that, if that's my standard of great, then obviously like I have a really high standard of great.
Okay.
He has good coaching acumen.
So then, what's the best?
What's the best?
Yeah. You can have more than one great, right?
But that's weird to me because like if the guy that I consider to be great has 5 championships, then I say another guy's great who has 2. Then what would I say Coach Calipari is? Coach Calipari.
You have a problem with the media these days.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm the blame for all things media.
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
You media people always want to say.
You media people. As he talks to the mic. Come on, man.
You guys always.
My man forgets his own platform.
No. I'm just a humble person here.
Oh god.
I don't have my degree in communications with the one to go.
He's about to go on and slander me.
I am about to slander you. What am I to say? But no, you can't. You just look at championships. That's all you guys look at.
I don't just look at championships.
You just did.
Okay, you're right. I did.
I know I'm right. I was here. I witnessed it.
But here's the thing, though. What did you say? Champions do play into some of your caliber as a coach.
Absolutely play into the caliber.
But here's the thing: it's not like the pros, or I'm not doing it for a player. Coaches is a different criteria. Coaches, you judge them on championships and wins.
Do.
Coach K has a different, and especially in college sports. College sports is entirely different than the pros. College sports, you're going with these one and done guys. You're not holding guys around for so long, at least in this new era of college basketball. So. That's why I'm mostly relating things to championships as opposed to. I mean, what else will you judge a coach on?
I'm not saying
Coach K has more wins. He has the most wins. All that stuff.
He's also been coaching longer.
He has, but he's great though.
If Roy Williams wins this year, he'll have 3 rings, right? Mm-hmm. He'll have 7 years to get 2 more. So then, at that point, is he now great because he won 2 more rings?
If he wins another ring, I'll consider him great.
See, there you go.
No, but that's
the
ultimate thing of how we judge a coach.
Make your point.
If you're a coach, but think about it. If you're a coach and you win a numerous amount of games, but you can never win the championship game, eventually people are going to say it's not your players, it's you.
You are absolutely right.
So especially in college, because you're the coach that oversees everything. People criticize Coach Calipari in that last game because he even said he should have called a time on the last sequence. Roy Williams went to a zone for about a minute stretch in that game where Kentucky couldn't hit anything, and Coach Calipari didn't make any adjustments that could adjust to what they were doing. So you see, coaching comes through a lot in college basketball. So, I mean, if he wins another ring, I'll give him that nod.
Okay. No, let me make your point. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. I got what I need to say off my chest.
Oh my goodness. I in the media, Nigel. I in the media.
I mean, you're the representation of media. I'm just saying.
Nigel, you are also on this show.
I'm not a media person.
I
am.
Nigel, you realize how ignorant it sounds for you to say you're not a media person.
For 13 more years than him.
Nigel, you know how ignorant it sounds for you to say I'm not a media person as you talking to a media platform and have your voice.
I'm just a humble little guest on your show. I ain't a media person.
Nigel, Sal was a humble guest on our show.
I'm a humble guest on your show too. No, Nigel, this is not my radio show. This is Brendan.
Nigel, you don't shut up.
The B for KBR stands for Brendan.
Nigel, what else does it stand for?
I don't know what it stands for. Radio. Classy Brendan Radio. That's what KBR.
Stop. Why are you lying?
I ain't lying.
Why are you lying? Nigel, do you not pitch topics into the show? You want to send on air?
I was gonna say no, but I remember I said something earlier. To be fair, you basically forced me to send stuff in.
Oh my God!
No, I'm just saying. Because that's y'all. This is you know how we prepare for the show. We pull a whole roundabout amount of topics and everything like that. We get each other's input on them and everything like that. But sometimes Nigel just wants to be the guy that sits out and doesn't say a thing about a topic. I was busy all day.
Nigel, no. This isn't just one occurrence.
Typically, you
I'm
text me in class. I can't text in class.
Nigel, so you can't text me sometimes?
No. She takes my phone away if I text in class. What am I gonna do?
No, do we have time before you go into class?
No, I do my homework before I go to class.
Oh my god! All you gotta do is send in a text message for a topic.
I gotta go look up topics, and then I gotta send you a text message.
Gosh,
I have class before that anyway. What do you mean?
What's your first class at?
My first class of communications.
What time is it?
11.
Nigel, you wake up at like 6.
Sometimes.
And other times it's 7.
Other times it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, stop!
Right? Kidding. That's not all. See, how we get some false talk? Why do you do this?
What?
Like, talk about your pick.
Oh my gosh, man, you put it all on me. Now, do you realize you are Brendan?
Talk about your pick.
Co-host.
Talk about your pick.
Golly, you're partially blamed for this.
I'm not.
You are. You continue talking.
But I'm the voice of reason. Go ahead, man.
Okay, I'm picking UNC because they just have seniority. You have guys that are experienced, that have been around longer. It showed, especially in the last game. You have Joel Berry, you have other guys, Kennedy Meeks, all these different guys that helped them. I think, especially losing it last year, it's one of those things that you're going to be more striving to get back this year and win it. Especially since Villanova got knocked out, and actually they were the ones that lost to Wisconsin.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so especially since Villanova has been knocked out, and Duke, who was essentially the one that everybody had you on a collision course to play, has been knocked out. Now it's like you were more staunch to try and win the championship, and I think Roy Williams does really want to get this ring before, or this next ring, so he can be put into that next class of coaches. I do think there's tiers to this. There's the Coach Calipari class where you have one ring. You know, you kind of got one. You had a talented team. You got one ring. Mm-hmm. Then once you show you can do it again, you're like, okay, this guy's a real deal kind of coach. Then once you get that the rings you get after that, it's like, okay, all right, he's a superior coach to the rest of the average run of the mill guys, sort of thing. And so, not to say that just one ring is the average run of the mill guys, because Coach Calipari is a superior recruiter, but it's no. You can't ignore the fact that his teams have struggled to get. Even that team that he had, Karl Anthony Towns, that team was so talented. He had the Harrison twins, Karl Anthony Towns, Willie Cauley-Stein. Who else was on that team? I can't remember who the small forward was on that team. It's eluding me. Oh, Justice, was it Justice was on Duke. Damn, I can't remember who the small forward was. But yeah, just the fact that Calipari has had so many talented teams. He's boasted many numerous one and done players on his rosters, and yet he struggled to win the championships. Even though it's been 8 years just from his time in Kentucky, but that can't be gone unsaid. So, y'all, we have UNC. Well, I have UNC and Gonzaga.
Yeah, he has 7 players on that team go to the NBA.
Coach Calipari? The which team?
2014-15.
It's crazy. 7 players go to the NBA. That's unreal. All right. Nigel has UNC going against South Carolina in his championship. Yeah. If you are a betting person, don't listen to us.
Yeah, seriously, don't ever do that. Seriously,
don't listen. We still haven't made the show of everything we got wrong for the NFL season.
I mean, honestly, we could put that together, and we wouldn't even have to do a show for the day.
We wouldn't.
It could honestly cover probably a week's worth of show.
But that's the thing, guys. We're not here to be right. We're here to give you.
I look at it this way: Stephen A. Smith hasn't guessed a correct NBA champion in, I want to say, 8 years. Jeez. So I think we are good for 8 years.
Yeah.
And so until 2025, then I'll start worrying if we're not getting anything right.
Because I bet you I can even ask the audience, who remembers the last thing in the NFL season we got wrong? I know the whole laundry list.
I absolutely know what I got wrong.
Yeah, I know. I got the Super Bowl champion right.
We both got that right. We did. I said the Patriots.
You picked the Raiders before the season.
Derek Carr broke his leg. What was I supposed to do? That
doesn't change the fact that your pick injuries factor into things.
Absolutely do. Not your court. If Tom Brady got hurt, you wouldn't say, "Oh,
he was suspended."
Shut up.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but come on.
I'm just saying.
Being suspended for 4 games versus being broken your leg a game.
What if they would have lost all 4 games?
Who?
The Patriots. What if they would have lost all 4 games?
Would they still make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
All right, y'all. We're gonna transition to the NBA.
Las Vegas Raiders.
We come back. The Las Vegas Raiders now. When we transition from the NBA break, the NBA break. When we transition back from our break, we're gonna talk about the MVP race right now in the NBA, and if either one of the top 2 MVP candidates, if they got snubbed, would it be one of the biggest all-time snubs in NBA history? Stay tuned to find out. Remember, y'all, Once we end this segment, the live link will disappear, but refresh the page after about 20 to 30 seconds, and you'll be able to tune back into KBR Sports and listen to us live. Stay tuned, y'all. It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show you 24-hour day.